Hello, sunshines. Hello, hello, hello. How art thou? How art thou? So I was just like sitting here, just chilling, just chilling. I didn't even realize it was 7 o'clock. I had no freaking idea. Like, I'm like sitting here, like, okay. Then I'm looking at the time. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So, yes, how art thou? How art thou? So, I got one thing before I move on. Before I move on, said that, Disha, because I got you and Mariana on my mind. You guys were on my mind, just on my mind. So I said, you know what? Let me start it off with the yes, bitch, yes. Disha and Mariana, let's start it off with the yes, bitch, okay? Hey, bitches. So let's do our Mentor Monday with the yes, bitch, and keep it moving, and get it right. I was like, I'm just sitting here, just lollygagging. I said, let me do it for the yes, bitches. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. So yeah, I just had to do that real quick. Some balloon action real quick. I hope you guys had a great day, and I am going to show you how to do something really, 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 really quick. I want to be able to do like really quick gifts for our family and friends and get it done and over with. And you don't have to spend a whole lot of time on it. And you can make it personalized and everything. So the thing about it is a lot of people misunderstand that Graphghan, oh, I don't want a name. Oh, I don't want this. Oh, I don't want that. The technique of Graphghanning can be also just changing colors. So when you guys are doing panels, I'm just doing Graphghanning. You may not think it's Graphghanning, but it is. So I said, I'm going to come up with something called Graphghan Technique. So Graphghan Technique is something that I decided to just put a name to because it's not really new. But basically what it is changing your colors while you're doing your project without having to do it in panels. So if you want vertical lines, but you're crocheting horizontal from row to row, how are you going to be able to accomplish that? Graphghan technique. And so that's why I said, let me try this out. Now, what I was going to do with the little what you call it, clutch. What I was going to do was add the Victoria's Secret logo, which is free in Graphghan University. The logo, I actually put it on a mask. I did a couple of masks, same exact way. I did the mask with the colors, and I put the Victoria's Secret logo on it. And when I did that, it was very popular. A lot of work, but very popular. I remember it being very tedious, but it's definitely doable. The thing about it was when I said I was going to put it on here, I said these people are just going to drive me absolutely crazy because they're going to say, I thought this was quick. I thought this was fast. Yeah. So I opted out of putting the logo on. But I had some alternatives for those who are just lazy Or no, all those who just really, really, really do not have the time to add that. They just want to crochet the clutch and add embellishments. Embellishments help to your project. So I didn't add any embellishments because I wanted to leave the imagination up to you guys, but I will show you once we're finished. Now, Graphghan technique. I'm going to show you how to do it. The pattern for this, I didn't put it up yet because I'm still in the process of typing it up. Long day. I spent yesterday with my girls, my sisters from my group, BLD. So it was a long night, a long day, and I didn't get a chance to type up the pattern, but I will type it up, and I will put it in Graphghan's University. That's all I'm going to say. So when I do that, it's really, really simple though. This is like a daggone, what is it, a rectangle? That's it. It's a rectangle. Fold the rectangle up, put some handles on it, and you're good to go. The only thing is what I would personally do. I would personally, with me, I would make a lot of embellishments, but to make it cute. Like I may add fringe on the side, so it'll be fringes on the side. I might scrunch it up a little bit so that it could be a little different shape. I would definitely have something in the middle. It will not be the Victoria's Secret logo though. It would be more like something different. I may even add like my BLD logo or something like that to it. Either way, in the Graphghan University, there's a bunch of different small graphs that can actually fit on this. I wasn't putting the heart because actually I was going to do that. I was going to put the heart in like a black heart with glitter on it. I was going to do that. And then I said, I'm sick of the heart. I don't want a damn heart. So I opted out of doing that. So I just did it plain because I don't want to hear no one's mouth. Like, it's like, I can hear your mouth, even though I don't know how you sound. I can hear your mouth. She said it was going to be quick. No, she said that we could do it. Listen, I'm going to make it as easy as possible. But what I'm going to do is tell you how you can make it with embellishments. Okay, so to start it off, all you need is 47 chains. That's it. So you can make it smaller. You can make it larger. You can make it longer. You can make it shorter. It's up to you. Whatever you want. The thing is, what I did was I have a little like a makeup bag or something like that, but I don't wear makeup. So I actually use it for like a hook bag. This is my makeup bag, which is AKA hook bag. So all my hooks and stuff is in this bag. So basically I made it the same exact size as this bag. Yeah, I don't wear makeup, so I don't need a makeup bag. So I made it the same exact size. So let me deconstruct because honestly, this wasn't even put together so that I could show you how to assemble it. It was not put together. What I did was started off with the border. You have to start off with the border. When you started off with the border, then you start adding your stripes, which I will show you today how I added that. Then once I got up to the width I want, like I just kept folding it just to see, you know, if I wanted it this big or if I wanted it smaller. I just kept folding it until I got to the width that I want or the length that I want. And then that's when I stopped. And then I add the handle. So I'm going to show you how to do that because I didn't do that either. As you can see, my strings are all on one side. I purposely left them so that you can see. And when you see how when I crochet in, weave them in my like Z formation, I just snip at the end. That's it. And then you're done. You don't even have to do anything else unless you want the embellishment. So if you want the embellishment, you can add, like I said, the fringes on the side, or you can add a long handle. You don't even need the short handle. Or for you Cricut people, if you have a Cricut, then you can add your own logos and stuff to it. Meaning, like if you have Victoria's Secret, you can add Victoria's Secret. Where is it? Where did I put it? You can add your Victoria's Secret. You can add, if you wanted a picture, if you wanted a name, you can add all of that to it with the Cricut. I actually had patches, but I don't know. I just had the patches. I actually had patches, and I was gonna. Here it is. So you can have. This is like a transfer. You can use the transfer and iron it on, or the patch. I have patches. It's up to you. Or buttons. You can use buttons. You can use patches and put them on there. You can use fur. You can make it furry. It's like you can use whatever you want. You can do whatever you want and make it really cute. It can be for, if you make it for like a little kid, I would make it smaller. But like I said, it's up to you. Now, let's get to the meat. Hey, Miss Peachy. How art thou? Okay, so let's get to the meat of the pattern. Like I said, I started off with 47 chains. 47 chains, and the 47 chains included the stripes and the borders. So you also, like, if you don't want it as long as mine, you're just going to make your stripes. So your stripes can be, it could be 4, and you could do, well, what I did was 7. I did 7 HDCs, and it was 6 stripes. So that made 42 HDCs. I use HDC. You don't have to, but I did. I do not recommend double crochet at all whatsoever. Don't do it. No double crochet, no laziness. No double crochet. Half double crochet or single crochet. So that's what I did. I did half double crochet, 7 of the dark, 7 light, 7 dark, 7 light, and I did that 3 each. So as you can see, there's 3 of the dark and 3 of the light. So that's 42. Then I have the border. So I added 2 HDCs at each end. That added an extra 4. So that made 46, 47 for the turning chain. That's it. Like I said, you can make it shorter. You can use any amount of number you want. Just make sure when you do it, add your 2 stitches at each end for your border and your turning chain. And then you're good. All right. So like I said, my way is 47 stitches. Yeah, 47 stitches. I don't understand. Sometimes I get into nurse mode. And when I said stitches, I automatically thought of stitches. Don't mind me. Whatever. So anyway, 47 chains, and then you're going to do 46 HDC, half double crochets. So when you do your, when you finish that, then we're going to go to start adding your wait a minute. Oh, I was about to say, hold up. So once you do that, then we're going to start adding your stripes, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I've done videos on this before, but you know, some people ask the same question because maybe they didn't understand or maybe they just didn't see it. So I'm going to do it again. But I'm not going to do the whole 42. So I only did a couple of them. So this is, I think I did just 14. I did 14. So that is 5 of the light color, 5 of the dark color, and then the 2 at the end. That's what I had did for the sample, to show you the sample. So I'm about to show you right now. Did I? For some reason, this seems like deja vu. Like I did this already. I probably did, but it just seems like deja vu. Like I literally taught you how to do this. Like I did a tutorial on how to do. I don't know. It just seems weird. All of it. It just seems very weird. All right. So let me turn the camera on so I can show you closer. All right. So, like I said, this is sample. This is not the correct number. This is just the sample. I did 14. 15. All right. So I did my HDC. I did my HDC all the way down, and I did 14. When I got to the last one, I stopped. Where I stop at is where I do my pop, lock, and drop, which is, I'm going to show you. Go to do my pop, lock, and drop, and let me, sorry, I done kicked myself out. I done kicked myself out. Well, give me 1 second. I'm trying to zoom it in a little bit for you so that you can see it a little better. Okay, so I did the HDC all the way across, all the way down. This is the last one, and I'm going to do my pop, lock, and drop. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through 1, and you still have the 3 on the hook. So I'm going to start it off with the dark. Put it on my hook and pull through all 3. And I am going to chain 1. Once I do that, I'm going to tug on the back a little bit and turn. When I turn, I'm going to make sure I have my tails and pull it up. I'm going to pull my tails up so that I am able to, hold up, I did something wrong. I'm so sorry. Wait 1 second. I have to add the border. I'm ready to do the stripes already. So no. Unless you wanted to do the go straight into the stripes without the border, that's something you can do. I don't recommend it because it wouldn't look right with the chains. So I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't recommend it. But it's up to you. It's whatever you want. I just wouldn't do it. All right. Okay. Trying to make sure y'all the light is good. So what I did, all right, let me retract that. Sorry. This is crazy. I am going to crochet over my tail. So I am turning chain 1, turn over, go into that first stitch, and I'm going to put the tail on top. I definitely always, like 98% of the time, crochet over my tail. So I'm yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to do the next one. Yarn over, pull through 1, and stop. Now it's time to add the dart. I was going too quick. All right, so once I do that, pull through, and I am going to tug on the back a little bit. Just tug. And I'm still going to crochet over the tail. I'm going to crochet over both tails, actually. So I'm going to do 5. Again, this is just a demonstration on how I add the stripe, which I call it Graphghan technique. So yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And I'm going to do it again until I get 5. Okay, that is 3. I really feel like I did this before for some reason. I don't know why. I just did. I just do. I just do. I just do. I don't know why. I feel like it's deja vu. Tell me what you're going to do. All right. And one more. Now, I am going to take my light color and add that. Once I add that, I am dropping that dark color and leaving it there. I am dropping the tails and leaving it there. I am not going to do anything with them tails until I come back. So I'm going to yarn over and go into the next one. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And I'm going to do 5. 2, 3, 4, and the last one, 5. Now I am going to stop crocheting over the tail, drop it, yarn over, pull through 1, and drop. So I did my pop, lock, and drop. Now I have to do the border again, the border on the other side. So I need to make sure I have your other bobbin or your other piece of yarn. I don't use bobbin. Sorry, I don't. Pull down on the back and let's crochet over our tail with the border. Yarn over, pull through 1, and yarn over, pull, wait a minute, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3, chain 1, and turn. So when you turn over, you're going to see your strings hanging from the back. But other than that, that's how I start off when I have vertical stripes. I always have the border. I always do the border first so that it doesn't look discombobulated with one row of a crazy color. And then you have the vertical stripes. You don't want to do that because then it would look kind of crazy. So that's how I do it. That's how I started off. And then you just keep on going so that as you're going, you're changing your color each time. I'll do one more row with you. Before I do that, sorry, I'm just looking at the comments. I can't see. That's a daggone shame, but can't see. Um, so, all right, now, so this is how, depending on how long you want, this is how it's supposed to look. I'm going to show you how to do the second row, and then we will go into the finishing up. Okay, so the second row will basically be the same way you would do it any other Graphghan, except for now that you have this already set already, you're good to go. And now I would be able to speed it up. But I will still do my Z formation, and I will yarn over. I would chain one, turn, and I will go into this first stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop. That way you'll have 3 on the hook. When I do that, I'm crocheting over this tail and I'm locking it in as well. So yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 3, and I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to stop. Drop my yarn and pick up the next one. Pull that through, pull down a little bit. And I'm going to go into the next color. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And I will take this tail and crochet over it. That way it's going from one end to the next end, and that's like a Z formation. That's why I call it Z formation, because you're doing it like a Z. You're going this way, now you're going that way. Yeah, don't mind me and my names. I just make it up as I go. And now we're gonna go to the next one. Drop. Pick up the next color. And tug down on your light color right there. Yarn over. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through 1. Yarn over. Pull through all 3. Now I'm going to take this tail, but I am not going to take the black tail. The black tail will stay right there. The black tail will not be used at all because you will be able to see through. So I will not use that, but the black should already be good because I did it twice already. So that one should be good. So as I'm going, I am making sure that I'm crocheting over the tail, locking it in. Yarn over, go pop it in, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1 loop, locking it, yarn over, pull through all 3, and I'm going to do it again. Pop it into your next stitch, pulling up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, locking it in, yarn over. No, I'm not yarn over. I'm dropping it. So that's the pop, lock, and drop. I'm dropping it. Now it's time to pick up, dropping it to the front. Now it's time to pick up the next color, which is the black part of the border. Tuck down on this color. And I am going to do 2. And that's it. As you can see, the strings are hanging to the front. the strings hang to the front. Why? Because this is the back of your work. When you turn it around, the strings are going to be towards the back. So when you are doing this row, you're going to put the strings to the back. Always keep that on track. And never, ever, ever put your strings to the front, because then it will not look good at all whatsoever. You just don't want to do that. But this is around the time where I may start cutting. Or I would do like 5 rolls, and then that's when I will start cutting my ends. That way, every other like maybe 5 to 10 rolls. Like if I'm doing a big blanket, I would do like 10 rolls or 15, maybe even 20 rolls, and then I would start cutting the ends. That way, when I'm finished 200 rows, I don't have to worry about going through the whole thing. I also sometimes I don't do that, only because I like to block it. I like to spray it and let it sit for like 24 hours and then cut. So it just depends on what I'm doing and if the amount of time I have, and if I know I'm definitely going to need to block it. That's when I will make sure that I don't cut anything and just spray and let it sit for 24 hours. And that's when I will do the cutting. Now, once you get to the length that you want, you are going to fold it in half, and basically all you're going to have is something like this. That's all you're going to have is something like that. So when you do that, you're going to take your, let me show you on the camera. You're going to take your border color and just go over. You're going to go over all of your stitches. So I'm going to go into the next one, but I'm going to put up this color and I'm going to weave over that color. So yarn over, pull through. So basically I'm going to do my pop, lock, and drop over each color. This is how I end it off. Okay, and then the next one, make sure I put up the color. Put up that color. So of course when you're doing it, you're gonna have more than the 5 of each color that I'm doing. But this is exactly what I'm gonna do, is just crochet over each color. Then when I get to the next border, I do the same thing. And what I usually do, just so that I am saving yarn, I will crochet over the tail of this, and then I would leave it. So if I need more, I would just always have more when I use the end tail of this, because you're definitely going to have more probably at the end of the border from the other side, and I would use that as well for the handle. I wouldn't get any more. So now that I did that part, this is where we're going to start doing the handle. So now that I did that part, I would do another row of HDC. So basically you would do that row of HDC across, like I did here. And then once I do that, so this right here is the bottom. Once I do that first end, this part, then I will have to do the the bottom part. So that's what this is, the bottom part. So I'm going to HDC all the way across. Once I do it all the way across, that will be 46 HDCs. Once I finish the 46 HDCs all the way across, then I will do, let me see what it is. I think it's 15. Yeah. 11. Okay, so yeah, I would do 22, 23. Yeah, I will do 11, 11, and then the middle is 15. 11, 11, and 15. So that is 22, 22. I done wrote this thing down and I can't even see because I lost my glasses, so don't mind me. I done lost my daggone glasses like an idiot. Yeah, I did 15. So the handle is 15 right here. This is 15. You can make it shorter. I think this is a pretty good. Pretty good. So what I did was I crocheted 15, not 15, sorry, 11. I crocheted 11 HDCs. All the way over. This is not going to be 11 HDCs. I'm just going to show you what I did to get the little handle, just in case you don't know. Some of you may already know how you could get the handle like that, but just in case you don't know. Yeah, so I did 11. Then I did 15. And then I did 11. So once I did the first 11, then I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I did 12 chains, 15 chains. Once you do the 15 chains, then you're going to count the 15 stitches. And then the 16th stitch is where you're going to put your HDC in your stitch. Once you do that, so this is basically how I did it. Once you do that, then you're going to have the little handle of chain. It's going to be like the little chain. And then you're going to crochet the HDC all the way down the rest. Like that. The next row after that, you're going to crochet in between here. So I'm going to crochet HDC all the way. And then once I get to where the chain is at, I'm crocheting in the chain that 15 in here. Once I get the 15 in there, then I am going to continue to the next HDC. Like that. And then that's how you get your little handle. And I will do that on both sides. Once you do it on both sides, make sure you leave a long tail so that you are able to sew in the ends. When I sew in my ends, I sew in just the inside of your HDC. But when I do it inside out. I do it inside out so that this is your wrong side on the outside. I crochet in your chains. And then when I'm finished, then I will pull it out and then it should be finished. Well, once I weave in the sides, you weave in your sides with your long pieces that are hanging. Once you finish doing that, then you can start adding your embellishments. So like I said, it could be the patches that I showed you. If you have a Cricut, you can add that if you want. Now, that's only if you don't want to crochet your image already in there. If you have an image that you want, you could crochet that already in there. That way you don't have to worry about um, anything else. I personally will probably crochet something in there because that's what I do all the time. But it's up to you. It's up to you if that's what you want. You don't have to. If you want to take the transfer and crochet and iron it on or sew on a patch or use your Cricut, it's up to you. You can use fringes on the outside. You could put fur as your handle or fur on the side. Man, it's just so many things you could do. It's so many things. I try to always have like a theme. So if I'm gonna do it like I would say like if I wanted to do it like my sisterhood emblem, and our colors are black, purple, and white. So I would use the black, the purple, and the white, and then I would add BLD maybe in the middle, and BLD in the middle. I probably would do that in like a sparkling yarn, and then I would put like a transfer of our emblem next to it maybe. The sky is the limit. It's just a matter of just being creative. That's all. It's just a matter of being creative and how you can do it. So if you have any questions, you can ask me any questions and I could do it for you real quick on here. If not, I think I did my job, right? I did what I was supposed to do. There is a to do a Graphghan quickly, there's always hesitation because you don't want to do something that you're really not too familiar with or something that you tend to think that it may take forever, and it doesn't all the time. Once you keep getting used to it and you're doing Graphghans all the time, you will be fine. It won't take long at all. It'll be secondhand and you'll just keep going and going and going. I wouldn't get scared or nervous because that's what some people do. They get scared and they get nervous and they like, I don't think I could do it. But it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. So if you guys don't have any questions, then I'm going to go into hibernation mode. I'm going to hibernation mode because a sister is still feeling it from last night. A sister is still feeling it. I had a great time. Yeah. I had a great time. So, if you have not purchased your Popl, the best time to do it is now so you can get it before Christmas if you want to give it to someone for Christmas. And you could give it to them. It does not have to be anyone who has a business because I think that's the hesitation, right? You're hesitant because you thinking you have to have a business. You do not have to have a business. Like I said, I gave it to my moms and the beginning it was like, what the heck is this? But the kids love it. My son, who's 21, love it. Like they just pop each other all the time. So just keep popping each other. Link is in the in the description. If you want to pop people, this is the best thing to do when you need to get their information for telephone number or social media. If you want to just give them information or you just want to show them, your handles or whatever, pop them. Just pop them. I love my little keychain one. I actually like my keychain better than the other one that you stick on your phone. I don't know why, I just do. I just love the keychain one better. So it's up to you though. They have so many different ones, and I just love it. Like it is, right? It's a great stocking stuffer. And some people are like, what is this? What is this? And I'm like, give me your phone. And they looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, let me show you my phone. And well, let me show you what I can show you what your phone can do. And if it didn't work, that just means that they don't have their NFC turned on. So that's all you have to do is turn on your NFC. NFC is the technology that they use to pay. So if you want to pay something with your phone, that's what this uses. It uses that technology to upload your content. Now, you have you could put whatever you want. So if you want to send someone information for just your Instagram, you can do that. If you want to send someone information of everything, including telephone number, address, all of that good stuff, you can do that. So that's the thing I did not realize, because I was like, I don't want somebody to know all of my information. I don't want to give them my address or anything. I just want them to know my YouTube and my Instagram. And so I was able to go into the app and put that in there and pop them. That's all. That's all you have to do. Also, if you want some t-shirts and mugs and bags and whatever is in the description, this week I'm having the crazy sale. I'm having a crazy sale. I'm going to do a midnight blowout where you're going to be able to get grabs for just damn near nothing. And I'm going to do a crazy blowout with my t-shirts. That is what I think a lot of people are waiting for, that sale for my t-shirts and my sweatshirts and the hoodies and all of that. I'm going to do that. That's going to be a crazy sale too. So look out within the next couple of days for the blowout sales. The scarf, you're going to want to get in on that sale, the scarf sale. So even if you're not crocheting the scarves for Christmas, you're going to crochet scarves, period. Whether you're doing it for personal reasons, business, if you want to give the family something, because we're going to need it, being that it's going to be cold, get up on those grabs. I'm telling you, the sale that I am going to have, I'm going to start uploading my Etsy with all of my scarf grabs, which I have like so many. I have like 500 of them, but I'm going to upload them. Not all, but most of them. But if you have an idea that you do not see, let me know, and I will make your dreams come true, like I always do. That's what I do. I make your dreams come true. In the description, you have all of that. And if there's anyone who would like to give super chats or donations, all of that is in the description. That would be highly appreciative. And that is it. Let me know if you need anything, if you want me to do any other tutorials, because now that I am minimizing my custom orders, I can now do actual tutorial videos that are Graphghans, or if it's not Graphghans, but majority Graphghans. And I can show you how to do them. If you're having a problem, I can do a tutorial, and I am doing patterns. So get at me, y'all. Get at me. And that's about it. You don't have any questions? I'm out. A sister needs to go hibernate a little bit more. I'm still sleepy. If I didn't have to talk, I think I would be nodding out right now. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. I have no idea how I did it. I'm gonna just, yeah, hibernate. So you guys have a good evening. If you need me, check me out, hit me up, and I will put that pattern in Graphghan's University tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Bye.